Hi, and welcome to Odyssey of Ascension. It's Roxanne. Thank you all for tuning in. It is Wednesday's channeling. And as we said last Friday, we got something new for you, so here we go. Thank you all for tuning in. Greetings once again to the collective Ocyphius. We bid you all a good day. In understanding of humanity, please know this. You are coveters. You know nothing until you perceive. Reality chosen becomes life, beliefs, constructs, edges. In the idea of expanding upon itself, you tinker. You prod and poke. You have wonderments. And you find new reference points of understanding. And through the collective and the idea of the ascension with all participants, we offer much things to you. Many ideas for you to grab onto and hold as a valuable idea to explore, to create a new idea reality through your own love, own choice, own free will. And now upon this idea, now we have a new truth for you. Understand the idea of the fourth law of the universe. What you put out is what you get back. Holds fast. But there are degreeing factors that are no longer plausible in the idea of the mirror. The mirror in and of itself leaves the constitution of limitation. We would like to offer you a channeling from the new idea of the mirror, the Prizm. Stand by. Understand this, humanity. To find the truth within yourself and hold it on as a rung of your ladder of ascension is, let's say, most gracious of you to grab onto a truth for yourself, of course. But once an idea truth is played out, it's time to move forward when it no longer resonates with the self of love, the self of understanding, the self of evolution. The older idea of the mirror was what you put out is what you get back. But we all know now, if I smile, not necessarily everyone in my reality chooses to smile with me. Sometimes they, let's say, berate me. Sometimes they disagree with me. Sometimes they do absolutely smile in return. Usually done when it's just, let's say, a passing in the day. Two entities just smiling at each other across the way. Or so like that. However, we would like to offer you understanding why the mirror is no longer valid in such fashions. Because you are not only yourself. If you were only a mirror unto the self, you would have already found your own exploration of your self-exploration, and you would have collapsed upon your own limitation. Because a mirror is contained inside of itself, is it not? We would like to offer you me, the Prizm. It is more so an idea of exactly what you see in your mind in whatever way you want to see it. It is a blending of the energies. See, we are in the constant ebb and flow of each other. Every time we touch, communicate, interact, co-create, however you feel is plausible for you, you share my energies, I share yours. So you reflect back to yourself what we call subjective realities. Because reflection is allowed where? In time. You have a pause to reflect. A now of pondering. But that reflection is to reflect through the filter of your subjective universe, the way you perceive things, to see things as a smile or as a tragedy, defined by you. A sad face to some is a smile. A happy face to some is sad. Always know that you are the translator. That is the subjective world. Everything is assigned meaning by you, period. But it is not in you as the picture that we demonstrated from the past of the mirror, but that's the only thing the human collective accepted. Attraction. Some cases now, attraction is now subtraction, isn't it? Because you can't go beyond yourself if you contain yourself with the old idea of what you have learned. Ready for an expansion, understand yourself as a prism. You are the color red and I am blue, and we meet here, now. You take back your blue and my red and your blue. We take back each other all the time, and then we are unknown to ourselves through the expansion of co-creation, the we that we will always be. The I, understand, is just I am interpreting. The we is we are co-creating. There is never an I, it is always we, but it is the I that creates, translates, perceives, conceives, the we. You use my energies to create ideas within yourself. You also use my energies to know yourself as I know myself through you, the prism. We are the constant, once again, ebb and flow of colors. We have no boundaries. We need not definition. We are not finality. There is no ending. There is no time. There just is the expansion of the self. You do not need to blame yourself for the mere, let's say, why did I create this reality? This is me. It is not you. And the idea of blaming, how can you blame yourself for actions of unknown to known, unknown to known, with only what? Yourself of own understanding and expansion to perceive it in any other way? That of yours. But see, the way you have been is the way of the guides of others. The laws, the interactions of higher authority other than your own, telling you you are to blame for your actions of degradation, your actions of less than, only recovered by repayment. We would say that's bullshit. We would say this: you are now understanding your authority more so. That when an idea of someone, an actionable idea, does an occurrence that would not sit well with you, it is not that you judge that, you just know that is something you do not prefer, yet you do allow it and accept it because it is, reality is. You're not accepting yourself to become that idea of a hater, of a tyrant. You're accepting that idea as the possibilities of vibration to bring it to you to understand yourself from a new point of view. That without filters, and you will find only one thing: no filters. You will find love. And then we have another idea for you that is now on the table. We will wait. The table in and of itself that we offer is love, is limiting. Love has so many definitions by the human construct. I love you, I don't love you. I love pizza, I love chocolate. I love to hate. It's got too many definitions that are decorating with opposable sides. Love has what in it? Many conditions. Love is unconditional. It's almost an oxymoron to you now. See, we would like to replace it with a further idea. It is not set much as the Prizm is for now. The Prizm is our algorithm to offer to humanity, collectively agreed by Mikado and crew. Mikado will come later. To understand that is a new idea to behold, because it in and of itself leaves a definition of bewilderment, wonder, pondering, expansion, because it does not have as edges as the mirror does. But this idea of love is now awareness. See, you were chosen to exist and you have awareness always. You only choose to understand your awareness because of your belief systems, your filters, that your awareness is the day you got here upon birth. And you don't even remember that, most of you. So in that idea, we would like to offer a new expansion on love as well. See, we are evolutionary. We understand you have defined yourself in spiritualism. For many, it will become a new religion that will last 600, 700, 800 years possibly. But there are other chews that have no more edges. It is only understanding by the self, and each idea choice is correct, of course. Because without your choosing, there is no idea of sharing. There is only paralyzation within a limitation self. But of course, we all know that can't be done because we are the constant choice of now, are we not? So even with your hesitations and your paralyzations upon fear of your last ideas, of thoughts from the past, of fears and rhetorics, you still choose and expand yourself through the prism that we all are connected to. Me, you, making up the intergalactics, interactions, the constant ebb and flow, once again, of ourselves. So understand yourself as different now. Understand yourself as not the blame game of the mirror. I have to be responsible for that. I need to understand that. Why is that here? Well, it's because you're translating it that way. See, understand it's an offering. The prism offers you reflective light that goes in all directions, all the time, forever. And that reflective light is your subjective universe reflecting upon itself of expansion, not reflection in the mirror no longer. Choose what you will, humanity. It has been an honor to speak to you. We bid you a good day. And as Ocyphius says, Odole. Excellent. All right, guys. Great. Have fun with it. Leave some comments. We'll talk again Friday, I'm sure. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.